swear, bro. I love being right here. Like, in this seat, it's amazing. Like, in this one little clear chair, behind these lights, I love doing this, man. We back again at the Young and Hungry with another Young and Hungry entrepreneur.
Hey, that's what's up. Glad to be here.
Hey, this is my brother. Tell him who you are, man.
Yeah, my name is Travis Lytle Jr. and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Best city ever.
423 area code all the way. But I am an entrepreneur. I'm a dream builder. I'm a hope dealer. And I love being able to inspire and motivate other people to be the best version of themselves. And so I have my brand, One Life on Purpose.
One life.
The number one. So One Life on Purpose. We all have a purpose, y'all, and so we just have to go out there and identify it. So I have that brand. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 19 years old. I have dual degrees, bachelor's and master's degree before 22 years old. So I'm doing some things, making some things happen, but most importantly, I believed in me, so now I'm helping other people believe in themselves.
That's what I like to hear, man. We dream building. That boy said hope dealing, man. I'm telling you, man. My boy be out here spitting jewels, man. But man, we would like to first say thank you, man. You've been on the Young and Hungry podcast when we had the Advocates podcast, boy, man. Now you with us when we got the Young and Hungry podcast back up, man. We got the Power Hour going on with my brother, man. Where we just hope dealing for an hour, twice a week, twice a month. I'm sorry, we hope dealing for an hour. Check that information out. It'll also be listed on the Young and Hungry page, on the One Life on Purpose page, man. Follow both of those pages. But before we jump into the podcast today, we got to thank the people that makes it happen. So first, we got to shout out to the sponsors, man. Launch Chattanooga, we love you.
Yes, salute.
The Young and Hungry family, we love you.
Yes, sir.
Grit Flicks, we love you, bro. All the work you're doing in the background, man, behind the scenes, we love you. But yeah, man, so first off, I know it's your day off. You feel me? Which is really not a day off, because when you're working, you clocked in right now. So it's really not a day off. It's just a day off from the job that pays the bills, you feel me? Not the job that provides the hope,
right?
You feel me? So, you feel me? It's a good day in the city, you know.
Yeah.
It is. You looking all clean, man. My boy said, hey, I had to get right for the set.
I had to get right. Look, reputation is everything.
Hey, reputation is everything. Hey, I personally don't care. Nah, I just slaying. Y'all know I don't play that. But hey, man, so let me give y'all a recap of the Young and Hungry podcast, where we have 4 segments rolling live all the time, man, with different entrepreneurs. We use those 4 segments to pick the brains of entrepreneurs to get their stories, so you, our followers, our sponsors, all of you people can have some substance to apply to your business and your journey. You can have some mentorship. You can have some guidance. We call this podcast the Bible for millennial entrepreneurs, because we provide that much free game for you all to take and apply to your journeys. Yeah. So before we go any further, let's just hop into the podcast. I think we're gonna go ahead and hop into the podcast. So our first segment, man, what we like to do, our first segment is called the Word Wall. And on this segment, we say, what's one word that sums up your journey? You know, all the struggles you went through. If you just had to sum up your journey as an entrepreneur, hustling, what's one word? And tell us why that word means the most to you.
I would say my word is excellence. You know, excellence is all about the action. You know, you don't have to look at a person and be like, what have you done? You know what they've done based on their works, right? So it's almost like you can tell the caliber of a person based on the fruit that it bears, right?
It is.
And so I could be doing anything, but if I'm doing it with the spirit of excellence, you know that's going to speak volume later on. My brand will be recognizable based on my works. You know, my family, they're going to be able to walk into buildings and rooms and say, hey, I'm the cousin of Travis Lytle Jr. I'm the grandmother of Travis Lytle Jr. They're going to be like, man, how can I help you? You know, because they're going to know that Travis have done it with the spirit of excellence. He's done everything he's done with excellence.
I like that. I definitely like that, man. And that word going to be on our word wall. The word is excellence. It's on the wall. Make sure that you apply that word to your journey, man. Make sure you apply it to everything that you got going on. Definitely. So everything we do, we're going to do it with the spirit of excellence. We're just going to say we're going to do that all 2020. Everything we do with the spirit of excellence, all right? You agree with that?
Sure.
Cool. So, man, this next segment is one of my favorites because it's called the Meek segment. Okay. And Meek Mill is actually my favorite artist. Oh, okay. And Meek means humble, and I like to think that I'm very humble. So during this Meek segment, we want you to tell a story that humbled you along the journey. And to spice it up a little bit, man, make people understand, when you get done telling that story, we want you to say, I had to wake up and smell the coffee. You got that?
Yeah, I wake up and smell the coffee. So let's get to it. So the biggest humbling experience I had to go through was when I had to look at my bank account, but think there were zeros there that didn't really exist, okay? So not only my checking account, but also look at my savings account. At 19 years old, put yourself in a 19-year-old body. You want a lot. You have a lot of things you want to get done. You have society that's pressuring you to think that you live in a immediate gratification society world. That I have to be successful overnight. That I have to be successful because that's what the YouTube fan that I artist or whatever I'm looking at that I follow. This is how this is their lifestyle. But you're looking at everyone else, wondering when is your chance.
Yeah.
So I went to, at 19 years old, I had to make a bold decision to say, hey, I need to be at this event. The event was in New Orleans. I lived at the time in Murfreesboro. I had a team of people, but I knew that I had to be at this event because I could meet all these wonderful people that had what I wanted, right? And so I had to step out on faith, and I called my parents up. So one little nugget: be careful who you get your opinion from. Or be careful who opinion you buy, because if you buy their opinion, you're going to buy their lifestyle. So if you buy their opinion and you're okay with buying their lifestyle and trade lives with them, then go be it. Go do that.
Do it.
But that wasn't me at my time, because my parents, I appreciate everything they did for me, but I knew I wanted more. Yeah. At 19 years old, I saw myself as a millionaire, right? A multi-millionaire, right? So I knew I had to be at this event, but the money wasn't there. I called my parents to see what their advice and opinion would be. They said, don't go to this event because you got all these bills you got to pay coming up. You know all these things you want to get done, but right now it's just not the right time. But I knew that even though I had stuff I could be doing this weekend, in Murfreesboro where I went to school, I knew they would have not satisfied. I would have been living life with regret. So here, hold us. Look at this right here. My parents said, do not go to New Orleans, and if you do, you're going to get cut off financially. Now, at 19 years old, when you're leaning on some people giving you money, and that's how you're able to put food on the table, that's how you're able to look nice, that kind of meant a lot. Because you know what you're thinking. You see the zeros in your account. They're just not there yet. And so I said, deal with it accordingly. I got to be at this event. They hung up the phone. They thought I was going to be staying in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I had to make a quick decision, buy the ticket, get to Nashville before I missed the ride. Then I got in the car thinking I didn't have to put no gas money up, but I had to, because you had to sow, right? You had to sow into where you want to go. So we got to New Orleans. I got a phone call. My dad was like, hey, where you at? Just how you doing? What's up, man? I was like, just pulling up to New Orleans, what's up, what's good? But he said, oh, so you went anywhere. From there, my parents didn't even know that I had the, capability to be able to survive in a whole nother state. But I knew I had to get it done, I had to be there. So I did that, y'all, and after meeting the CEO of the company, after meeting the top leaders, the people that are making $500,000 a year, from meeting all the notable minorities, black people, I knew that I had a chance. And I had to make that decision, that bold decision. I had to humble myself because my parents didn't. At that time, when we were making $5,000 a month, I had to humble myself to be like, look, I had to go out there and get it, regardless of somebody's going to tell me what to do or tell me what not to do. I had to do that because I knew that other people were looking at my life. And if I wasn't willing to make those kind of decisions,
are they?
Yeah.
Your followers not.
So I had to wake up and sip the coffee, drink the coffee.
Man, I'm talking about, hey, there it is. Y'all heard that story right there, man. Hey, we love that, man. So basically, my bro was telling you, man, sometimes you got to make decisions for the bigger picture. They might affect you at that time, but for the big picture, you got to go ahead and make those decisions. If you're not chasing your dreams and putting yourself in different environments to grow, then you're not adding nothing to your toolbox, right?
Exactly.
All right, cool. Man, I'm telling you, chase your dreams. Don't matter. Under all the rest, the stress, money low. Hey, wherever there's a will, there's a way, and I firmly believe that. Wherever there's a will, there's a way. I also believe that closed mouths don't get fed. It's been so many times where I just was like, bro, I don't want to ask, but I just asked, and then it happened. So closed mouths don't get fed. Please make sure that you let people know what you need, man. You're supposed to be hungry, thirsty for the resources that they have, right?
Right, exactly.
All right, man. We dropping game here. So speaking of game, we're going to go ahead and roll over to our third segment, man. On this segment, it's called Free Game. Now, everybody likes free stuff. Matter of fact, I got a free tie at our last recording from my sister Deanna at Get Glam. So hey, I love free stuff. So this segment right here is called Free Game. And during this segment, we want you to give the people some tips, some knowledge, man, that costed you a lot. You might have lost, you lost some confidence, you lost some money, you might have lost a client, But today is gonna be free for them, so they'll never make that mistake again, man. And then, like I said, we like to add a little spice to the end of stuff. So when you say that, we want you to say, I paid for it. I paid a lot for it, But today, here on the podcast, it's free to you. We want you to say that with some meaning, so our people can know, man, this is real free game.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, my free game, I love acronyms, So my free game right here is ABC. A is authentic, and I know true that's not A, but being authentic, being you, is the best thing that I had to learn. When you find your niche, you'll get rich. So once I knew that if I found my lane and I stayed in my lane, I burned rubber, and I was just my authentic, true self. It painted a crystal clear picture that I wasn't gonna be able to manifest myself. But just because I wasn't worried about who was gonna be there, what were they gonna say, their opinion, their judgment, I was just me, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just being myself. I had to make some, big risks, calculated risks. Pay $1,000 for this, thinking that person gonna help me. Pay $250 to $300 for this, class, this program. That didn't really help me because they weren't really where I thought they were when I initially enrolled into that class and that course. But I paid for it, knowing that I didn't, know what could, produce on the other side. I just paid for it because I just had faith. Was looking forward to the possibility of what could happen. But I paid for it, and paying out trying to be a good risk. But what I realized from that was I still remained as my true self. Yeah. So being your true self, you're going to always be able to get a return on your dividend in some way or shape. Okay? Right, so that's A, authentic. B is believe. Okay? Believe. We talked about this on another segment. Believe.
Be right here.
Be yourself. Okay? It's still popping up because that's the truth. But also lie to yourself. Sometimes we have to lie to ourselves because we think that, we know everything. We think that, our dream is going to happen in a month or 2 months, But you have to say, I am the head, not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender, not the borrower. I'm loved by God. I'm chosen by God. Protected. I'm healthy. I am wealthy. So you got to speak to yourself and say things as if they already happened. As if they are so, with them not even existing in reality right now. You know what I'm saying? So believe in yourself and lie to yourself. BELIEVE. Be yourself, but lie to yourself at the same time so you can get the victory. Okay? So that's the believe. Now C, this right here just topped it all off. Okay? This has been my mantra for 2020, and you kind of been picking this up as well. But commitment and consistency. Whew. Commitment and consistency will take you so far because you are believing in your dreams. You're not letting nothing get in your way. When I had to make a conscious decision to say, I believe in a vision that is so big, that's bigger than myself, that I'm not going to allow nothing or no one to get in the way. I believe in a vision that is so big that I'm not allowing nothing or no one to get in the way because I am committed. And it's not about me. I'm committed to the bigger picture, to getting something done that's going to be, where other people can attach themselves
for our generation.
One life on purpose, young and hungry, right? And then consistency. Why are you going to try to fake it? And do it one day and half do it, and then you expect you to get something to come from that. Like, you ain't even put in the time to, and you ain't even been consistent. You ain't even showing up. So how do you think you deserve an A? Why do you think you deserve 100? Why do you think you deserve a B?
Why do you think you deserve a grant? You ain't doing the work to get the grant.
Why do you just think you deserve a seat at my table when you haven't even shown yourself worthy enough to be, a part of what we got going on?
Preaching here today.
So, ABC, authentic, believe, consistency, and commitment. That is going to take you far. I paid for it, but it's free for you today.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, man, my boy paid a lot. Hey, this a $200 subscription right here. My boy dropping that fire, man. Hey, that spoke to me. That spoke to me as he said, man, I really been trying to stay committed, man, consistent. It's like so much stuff, I expect things to work faster than they do. And when they don't, man, it's like I'm moving on.
Right.
And I have to really learn that, bro, your business, your hustle, your organization, it's a baby. Like, you got to teach it how to walk. Then once you teach it how to walk, you gotta help it. You gotta help it get up step one. You gotta help it get up step two. And nobody ever said that getting up step one was gonna happen in one night, man. I'm telling you, I've been stuck so many times on so many steps for so long, and it's discouraging, man.
But you probably even had to go back to step one, to step one.
Hey.
And you was like, man, why do I have to keep on coming back? I got 3 businesses that I know have the potential of producing 100,000 or more each in this individual line.
Speak it.
But you got other people that are doing what you're doing at your age, and they like, whoo.
Yeah.
But you going back to step one, you may feel like, man, it's normal. We may get a little discouraged.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that, we have to be surrounded by great people.
Yes, sir.
So I'm glad that, Darrell is around people like myself, like, and other people that are pushing him to keep on pushing and making sure your dreams come to reality. Because what I'm giving out is what he's giving to me as well.
Yes,
because that's a reciprocal relationship. That's something that's going to mean collaboration.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to celebrate and say, man, you got your business going on. I got I got my business going on. But we got some things going on together, and we helping the people.
That's why we grow together, man. Shouts out to One Life on Purpose and my brother, man. If I can't do it, I always call my brother, man. My brother always come through. So, yeah, man. Hey, that was a whole lot of free game, man. I thank you so much for that free game. I wish I could write you a check for that much game, but we will.
We got
soon in the future, man. Shouts out to the sponsors. Y'all gonna pay that check one day. But, man, before we get up out of here, man, our last segment number 4, man. So, this word, young and hungry, means a lot to us. I mean, we tell people all the time to stay young and hungry, but we would love to hear from your eyes what it means to be young and hungry and how you remain young and hungry every day in your grind, in your endeavors. So if you would, educate our people on how you do that.
So some things that I do. I say I like acronyms, but this is some L's. Okay. The first thing, young and hungry. Young, don't care and don't look at your date of birth and look at how old you are. How old or young, because young and hungry, it could mean the very same thing to a 50, 60, 70-year-old person because it's young at heart.
Yes, it is.
Okay? Now, the hungry, you can never expect a handouts, okay? You got to get out there and make sure you doing what you know is best. Not what's easy, but what is right. You got to do what's right each and every day. It's not about what people are seeing in the public eye. What you doing behind closed doors? Are you sleeping? I was up at 7 o'clock this morning. No wonder I forgot that I had something. I knew I had to do on my calendar for the day, but I forgot the time because I'm over here trying to do what? Here go the first L, learn. First, you got to learn. I'm not talking about everything you learn in the classroom. What are you looking up on YouTube? What are you taking advantage of on the free resources? What are you taking advantage of about the events you're going to? What's going on in your campus? What's going on in your church? What podcast? What other books are you reading? What information and knowledge are you making sure that you know? I'm always in a constant state of learning more and more and more. Because the more I know, the most valuable I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be able to be put in rooms, but they're gonna be like, man, I've been needing you. Yeah, you've been needing me, but I've been working on myself and making sure that I offer value because too many times we are around too many liabilities. You're not an asset to the room. I want to walk into the room and they be like, man, there you go. There you go, because I've been working on myself and learning. The second thing, love. Y'all got to start learning to love more people. That's young and hungry. You can't be worried about the people that's hating on you. You can't be worried about the fear letting they get in the way. You can't be worried about opinions. You got to be knowing that I'm going to give out love regardless of what you're going to do because love is the most ultimate power. Love surpasses all things. Right? And then the third L is leverage. I leverage people's dreams, not just money. I'm making money for people. I'm leveraging people's dreams and then giving them hope. Because when I leverage what Darrell wanted to say, me and Darrell, I was leveraging his dreams based on he being a part of my team. That's not one of the pay attention. This right here, when I say leverage, it's based on like whoever's on your team, whoever you're getting money from, and what they're serving and volunteering their time and doing for you. That's you leveraging their dream and their craft to help them cultivate that thing. For them to be able to work on, we got a videographer right now that, we ain't giving him $100,000 check, but we speaking that to his existence to his life because he's perfecting and working on his craft, right? And so leverage. We leverage other people's dreams. And the last thing you're doing right here, y'all, is leaving a legacy. Every single day I wake up, my parents don't have to give me nothing. I'm gonna give my mom a little bit of time. I'm gonna give my mom, my mom, her infinity. That be giving her something on her card note. I'm gonna be adding to my dad's bank account. They don't need it. Let's be real. They don't need it. But just because I want to live a legacy, make sure my parents can retire and not have to work hard. That's not what the old days, the traditional philosophies. That's not the new generation. That's not what we're willing to do. We're not willing to wait on somebody else to do something, give us a handout.
I ain't trying to be 40 years old just getting my first phone call. I want it now. What you talking about?
You can have anything you want. So I'm leaving a legacy because I know my granddad, R.I.P., my granddad passed away last Mother's Day in 2019 on Mother's Day. And he always told me his last days, we had some close conversations. And one thing he told me, I'm going to leave with y'all. He said, take care of your business like I always took care of my business that I got from my father, an electrical business, and that I've been building all your life. All 23 years that you've known me, and I've been in your life, I've been building my electrical business that got passed from me as the legacy. So you have an obligation to help other people see what the possibility is. You don't always get to spend time with me. This is what my grandfather said. You always get to spend time with me. Because you so out busy going to class and building, your dreams and doing things, not for you, but for the bigger picture and for other people. It's not about you, TJ. And I was like, you're right, Granddad. He said, this was his motto, no job is too big or too small. So that's what I'm going to tell you all. No job is too big or too small. Go out there and make it happen. Learn, love more. Make sure you're leveraging other people's dreams. Pull somebody else up if you can. And make sure you live a legacy. And I promise you, all the people that went before us will appreciate you, and you appreciate yourself.
Man, hey. Fire, fire, fire. My boy just left the stage. Fire, man. My boy just left the stage. Fire, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I love the Young and Hungry podcast, man, because we able to teach. We able to educate so many of you, man, you young hustlers out here, man. I'm telling you, we done been there, man. I'm talking about the bottom. The lowest of the lowest. I mean,
wanted to quit.
The desperate of the desperatest times, man. I can remember begging people to believe in me, begging people to send me to a conference, begging people. I'm telling you. And now this game right here, this game of life, man, we want to be mentors. We want to be big brothers. We want this podcast to be your mentor. We want this podcast to be your Bible. Man, utilize it. Utilize us, man. Hit us up, man. Speaking of hit us up, brother, let them know where they can find you, man. What resources you offer, how they can utilize them. Tell them everything.
So look, I got my brand, One Life on Purpose, but follow me because this was something that I, cultivated and manifested. So Travis Lytle Jr., TravisLytleJr., Travis Lytle Jr. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
It's gonna pop up down here at the bottom of the screen.
Then One Life on Purpose, the number one, LIFE on PURPOSE, the One Life on Purpose. That's the brand because I'm helping people activate, build, cultivate, direct, and experience. And that's all under my brand, One Life on Purpose. So that's it.
Man, definitely. All right, man. So with nothing else to say, man, all the knowledge, all this education we've dropped to today, last but not least, would like to say huge shouts out to the sponsors, man. Launch Chattanooga, we love you, family. Young and Hungry family, we love you, man. Grifflix, we love you. All the work you're doing behind the camera, man, much love. But without nothing else to say, Young and Hungry family, we out.
Hey!